My name is James Lee with Acme Distribution and Denver Freightways Express. We're 80 company, or 80 trucks, and about 250 trailers. Acme as a whole was started in 1947. Started one truck operation and has now grown to 80. And we have about 330 employees serving basically the western states. It's been everything. It's provided so many jobs and opportunities to me over the years. I grew up in another company. It was a family-owned company as well. My grandfather started after World War II. He started with one truck, and so being able to see the small carrier take care of so many different lives by somebody that's willing to take a risk and just start and with one truck and grow it to the possibilities are limitless if you take care of your customers and do it right. Our company, we support a lot of different organizations. Anytime that we can create those jobs and give back to the community, that's the small business and a lot of small carriers. We tend to ingrain ourselves within the communities that we work and serve. Definitely on its tight margin. It's very competitive out there, and in today's space even more as capacity continues to be abundant out there. You're fighting for very slim margins. It's a running joke with our insurance agent every year. We're proud of our safety record, and we've got a wall of stellar safety record. And every year they continue to rise, even though we're out there doing it right. But because of some of these nuclear verdicts and whatnot, unfortunately we fall victim to having our insurance premium rise as well. So you see 18, sometimes 20%. You know, a couple years ago after it was 18% hit when you're in. We just talked about tight margins. When you're chasing 2 to 3, 4, 5% increases from your customers, you can't budget for an 18% increase. So yeah, it's when you're talking about where's your cost at when you're running a trucking operation. You know, it's fuel, it's insurance, and your payroll. Those are your top three. And so yeah, it's a bit of a stacked game against us, especially in the last few years where we've seen them steadily climb. You know, that affects when you're taking a look to when you're doing increases for your employees, the people that are out there making you the money. You have to budget for that. Could be 18-20%, depending on what happened the year prior. So if you don't have to target 18% or budget for 18% increases or above, that's all money that I put right back into our employees' pockets that they can go out and they can spend in the communities. And you grow up from the middle out. That's the immediate effect to it. You know, maybe we won't have to pay $5 for a gallon of milk or something like that. But at some point, nothing without trucking. You know, it has to hit a truck. And the more and more that these costs continue to rise, the more and more that affects me and you and the everyday consumer when they're paying for stuff at the store. It keeps you up at night because because of these fraudulent claims against you or rigged accidents. Those are the type of things that keep you up at night. You've worked hard. Take our company that's been in business since 1947. For years and years and years, provided good paychecks to people, and you know, one lawyer that they know that we have to carry a certain amount of insurance, and they know they've made a whole business out of attacking us because that, number one, just the minimum amount that we got to keep is a pretty big number. So knowing that could all go away because of a bad jury decision, it definitely keeps you up at night. So until we stand up and say no more of this, we have to have that reform saying, no, you have to cap this. You know, 99% of the trucking companies out there do it good and do it right. Nobody's out there to hurt anybody. They're out there to make a paycheck and to take care of their families. I just think, you know, as a general statement, we as an industry, we got to get up, we got to get loud, and we got to fight back against this, or it will continue to go on. And thankfully for ATA, you know, Chris Spears and the team behind him, I think we're making inroads on it, and at least our voices are starting to get heard.